All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. And it's going to be super quick, shouldn't be long. I'm going to leave the link for this video in the description. I'm going to try to read a little bit of the transcript. I looked at it earlier. It's a little messed up, but I'll do the best I can. Again, I'll leave the link for this video in the description, and it's entitled Laporte Car Dealership Closure. Laporte Car Dealership Closure leaves employees, customers, both victimized by unpaid trade-ins. Again, Laporte Car Dealership Closure leaves employee customers both victimized by unpaid trade-ins. And as you can see, it's a Mitsubishi dealership. But this goes to the point of what I've been saying for the longest. Nothing is moving in Babylon if you're paying attention. Broken record. Nothing's moving in Babylon. Okay? Nothing is moving as far as real estate. Nothing's moving commercially or residentially. I told you already, everything that's being built are things that have been on the books that have been postponed in regards to the pandemic. There's no new construction in the woodworks. Everything that you see being built right now are things that were on the back burner, projects that are being finished up. Okay, so going to the point, nothing's moving in Babylon. They're not building anything really except for what's on the books. They're manufacturing cars, but nobody's buying them. Okay, they can't afford to buy them. Not to mention the cars that they're manufacturing are inferior. Okay, so again, nothing is moving in Babylon, whether it be real estate, whether it be cars. For prime example, this video. Okay, and I'm not an expert, but I watch enough of these economic videos on the car market. On all, I keep watching wish that we're the Lord's watchmen, and these big car lots, these big car dealerships, even not the mom and pops, but even these big Ford, Hondas, Stellantis, they're not in a good case. First and foremost, the building is leased. All right, the property's leased. A lot of the cars, they take out loans on the cars, and that's why, I think they call them lot fees, or I forget the word that they call it. But basically, all the cars on the lot, they're not paid. They're not paid off. They have all these cars on the lot on credit. You know, and it's a big Ponzi scheme. It's a house of cards. It's a game that these car dealerships play. They they get these cars on credit, on debt. That's how you make it in Babylon. You got to get that I bought you, that debt, and then their hopes is that they move the car, But if the car doesn't sell, it's just sitting on the lot. They have to pay the lot fee. They're taking a loss. If I'm making sense, hopefully it's making sense. Again, if you want more understanding, there's a plethora, an abundance of car videos on YouTube that's going into the car market. But this video shows you what I've been saying. This place is through. Okay? So it says employees of a Houston car dealership that abruptly, that's everything, is abruptly closing. Subways, Burger King, everything is abruptly closing. Nothing's moving in Babylon. Babylon is being liquidated. It's bankrupt. employees of a Houston area car dealership that abruptly closed its claim that they are too they are but they too are victims of the dealership's mismanagement of money, because it starts from the top. It's a big Ponzi scheme. It's a house of cards, and it's collapsing all around you. All right. Again, let me try to read a little bit. I'm gonna just get to the point. Again, I'll leave a link in the description. I wanted to get the point. It says Bayside, Mitsubishi, and LaPorte closed their doors. LaPorte closed their doors a little over a week ago. The transcript is shitty. The company is broke, right? It says, and loans and vehicles they took on trade-in vehicles. Basically, they're broke. Okay, like I said, the transcript be all messed up. So basically, just like I was saying earlier, they take out loans on these vehicles, whether they be new vehicles or trade-ins, and they haven't been paying them. Okay, but they've been doing that in hopes that the customers would come in. They'd get them off their hands, and they can mark up the prices and do whatever they got to do to cover the books. Okay, they've been kicking the can down the road. All these businesses are doing the same thing. They're upside down. Walmarts, Targets, everybody's tapped out. Everybody's they don't have what they call it. I forget the term. They're only buying the essentials, man. Okay, and this has been going on for years now, and it's getting worse and worse. The people are being squeezed, and it's now affecting these big companies. They were doing away with these mom and pops. Now it's affecting these big box companies. Okay, whole dealerships are going bankrupt. You know, with thousands of cars on their lots. It's the signs of the time. All right. So hopefully I made sense, and this caught everybody off guard. Well, everybody except the higher ups. The owners, they know what the fuck is going on. You know, upper management, they know what's going on, but everybody else, it's above your pay grade, and it catches you off guard. And this is the story time and time again. You know, Babylon is through. This place is through. Babylon is insolvent. This car company is insolvent. They can't pay their debts back. I'm a broken record. I keep harping on the same points over and over. It's a lot of distraction. It's a lot of bullshit, a lot of false narratives. But all you have to do is follow the money. Open up your eyes. Look around. Nothing is moving in Babylon. Everybody's hurting. Everybody's tapped out. And it's a trickle-down effect. And it's affected all these corporations. So, like, a little congested still. These companies, again, I mentioned in previous videos, like say you had that, you own that Mitsubishi dealership. Say you own a big, you got a big corporation, a big business. The 9 times out of 10, the storefront is leased, and 9 times out of 10, you got a hell of a deal on your lease, on the interest rates. A lot of these businesses have damn near 0% interest rates on their loans. But now what's happening, when they go to renegotiate the lease terms, they can't afford it. The interest is too high. They're not getting those 0% interest rates anymore. So it's cutting into the business model. You know? And a lot of these companies are just cutting their losses. Everywhere you look around, it's for lease, for sale. Babylon is insolvent. Again, insolvent, unable to pay debts owed. And they leave everybody else holding the fucking can. Holding, you know? They leave everybody else assed out. employees, customers, you know? But it serves you right because you trust in oppression. You trusted in this perverse, wicked, crooked world. You trusted in this devil. And this house, this whole kingdom is built on cards. It's a house of cards and it's collapsing. Couple precepts, straight to the point. No need to be long-winded. Broken records over and over. All you got to do is look around. A lot of distraction. They're trying to distract you from what's really going on. America is through. It's collapsing. It's circling the drain. They're tapped out. There are no new jobs being created. Jobs are being terminated left and right. Not to mention the whole push is to go automated. A lot of these jobs are being terminated because these companies are going automated. AI, robots. It's inevitable, Mr. Anderson. All roads lead to the New World Order. All roads lead to the Charagma. All hell is about to break loose. Isaiah 19 and 15, straight to the point. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head, tail, branch, or rush may do. It's eventually going to affect everybody. And like I've been saying, all your attention is going to be turned towards the war effort. A lot of these factories, they're going to be converted to help the war front in some way, shape, or form, some fashion. Either your ass is going to get drafted and go to that meat grinder, or you're going to stay over here and you're going to be working in one of these factories or something towards the war effort. Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Evil days are on the horizon. Evil days are here. All throughout social media, all throughout, it's trending. It's been trending the last couple years. People getting laid off right before the holiday season. Same thing this year. Mass layoffs. You know? Mass layoffs set for the beginning of January. I did the lesson. The job reports number was fudged. They falsified, made up a whole bunch of jobs. But they've been doing that. But it's snowballing. It's getting out of hand. You know? Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the year. You see, a lot of these companies too, they've been hoping and they've just been hanging on by a thread, hoping, keeping hope alive, hoping a stimulus is going to come out, a bailout, more quantitative ease. They're hoping for a lifeline, but ain't no lifeline coming. Okay? Babylon is being liquidated. That's why you got people like Warren Buffett and J.P. Morgan quietly taking all their money out of the stock market. You know? Matter of fact, yesterday, I think the stock market crashed a little bit. You know? The stock market is very volatile. Everybody's on edge. Hey, this bubble is about to pop, man. And a lot of you are going to end up with egg on your face. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy... you had a state that did away with... I forget the state. Just did away with Social Security, SSI. This place is through. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light, right now you're supposed to be seeking the Lord while he may be found, while you got liberty, while you got time to get your act together, you know, while you're not necessarily under the gun, you know. You got all the time in the world to study, to store up these righteous works in heaven, you know. But the time is about to come where this devil is about to put purity hell upon the people. He's about to come down with great wrath. So now is the time to get your household in order. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. And the jobs been fewer and fewer. Matter of fact, I was going to speak on it, but I forgot. I saw this news clip in Florida, how you got a bunch of people in Florida that for months now, months, I'm talking about at least 6 months, they're on unemployment, but they haven't been receiving unemployment funds. So their bills are piling up, you know, and there is no work, you know, not no decent job, not no good job. You may find a job that's paying you peanuts, but now guess what? In order to keep your head above water, you're gonna need 2 or 3 of them jobs. Now you got no life. Now you working 24/7 just to make a decent living. You see? Now you got to DoorDash. You got to do Lyft on the side. You know, Ubering, doing all type of hustling. You know, that's the times that we're living in. You know, meanwhile, everything is going through the roof. Everything is going sky high. Rent going sky high. Food, inflation. You know? In the day, but you ain't seen nothing yet. It's only going to get worse. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few jobs. And those that look out of the windows be darkened. Yeah, say you've been working at a car dealership. That's your career. That's your career. You went to school. You got your whatever degree in financing and accounting. You working you think you got a good job, huh? You working at the dealership, but you ain't selling cars. You in the you in the financing side, right? Think you got your little good job, you know? look at you now. What other? Where you gonna go get a job at? Another car company, another Mitsubishi dealership. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I got a good job. I've been working in Silicon Valley. I'm a computer engineer. You know, them jobs are slim to none. And you ain't seen nothing yet. And it's not just in America. This is a global thing. It's a global collapse. It's all being orchestrated. This whole system was never intended to last forever. This fiat system, this funny money system, look it up. No fiat fiscal system lasted forever. It was always intended to collapse, to be replaced by what? This digital system. It says, a couple more, Salakia. Again, Salak, like I said, I'm a little congested still. It says, and the doors, Ecclesiastes 12 and 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. These businesses are shut, chained up, boarded up. You know, it's about to get real bad. These homes about to be foreclosed on. Foreclosures are through the roof. You had just like they had the rent moratorium, you had a moratorium on foreclosures, and that's up. So a lot of these people that haven't been paying their mortgages are being due. The bill is coming due. And not to mention, they want the bill in full, which is wicked in itself. You gave them a grace period, but hey, it is what it is. But now you want the whole payment in full. So they took the grace period because they couldn't afford to make the payments. You see? Now you expect them to pay the whole thing in a lump sum, you know? It's a wicked-ass world that we're living in. But you people love it, and so it serves you right. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Yeah, the entertainment world is through. Music industry, actors, Hollywood, that shit is through. Ain't no AAA movies being made. Ain't no big blockbusters. This place is through. Ain't nobody selling out arenas and touring out, you know? Ain't nobody going triple platinum and all this bullshit, you know? There's all type of systems and traps to rob you. For example, streaming. Okay, just talk to any person in the music industry and they tell you how they're getting robbed by streaming. Not selling hard copies of music anymore. They're being robbed, you know? But it's beautiful. You see? Beautiful. And the daughters of music, I mean, and the bird, the voice of the bird, that's representing of what? Like the rooster. You know, like a rooster crows every morning on the money. The modern day rooster would be what? An alarm clock. But what you setting your alarm clock for? Ain't no jobs. You know? So it says, And that's the point. That's the point. Verse 4, that was the point. So, hey, we living in beautiful times, man. All you got to do is keep watching. Keep watching. And all you got to do is follow the money. Hey, they've been over and over. They've been kicking the can down the road. All these companies, they've been hoping for some bailout, some lifeline, some stimulus, some quantitative easing, you know, lowering of the interest rates, or but their lifeline ain't coming, man. Babylon is tapped out. The United States national debt is at 36 trillion and counting. And as the ruler are, so are the people. Babylon is up to their eyes in debt, so are the people. And they through, they tapped out. The road, there is no more road. Just problems. Shalom. Wa abad babor kwam nesharala.